Hey world, broadcasting from the Pogo Batcave, I am Dan Brown. Welcome to my universe. It's Friday, so that means today I will be responding to your responses to my video I posted on Monday. But first it's time for the Big Three. The first of this week's Big Three comes from YouTube username Brownie Vlogger. He argues against the claim that communities are simply groups of people with similar beliefs. In fact, he says that strong communities have all sorts of people with all sorts of different beliefs. He thinks that the best way for the Pogo tribe to strengthen itself as a community is to simply encourage more interaction amongst ourselves, to try to encourage more video responses, more comments, and just more discussion. And I couldn't agree more. The second of this week's Big Three comes from YouTube username The Dancing Hawk. He spends his video response explaining how he thinks that healthy communities seek to better themselves as individuals, better their community, better their world, and better their planet. And yes, he does make a distinction between world and planet, and while I could explain it right here, it would be better if you just watched his response. The final of this week's Big Three comes from YouTube username Project XLNT. She spends a chunk of her video response talking about how some corporations try to force online communities, but that online communities just aren't something that can be forced. She then speaks from her own experience and says that while online communities are certainly complicated, one thing that holds true in each and every single successful online community is the fact that they are passionate about something. So there you have it for this week's Big Three. Your job is to now choose at least one of the Big Three. Click on the link in the doobly-doo, check it out, and leave a thoughtful comment or video response continuing the discussion over on their video pages. And if you liked what they had to say, a great way to strengthen the Pogo Tribe community would be to subscribe to them. Anywho, on to my thoughts about community. So as you probably know, I'm really big into this whole tribal leadership thing, and if tribal leadership has taught me anything about community, it's that a community is any group of people that is united by shared values. But, and I'm sure Brownie Vlogger would agree with me in saying, there is an important distinction to be made between values and beliefs. A value would be something along the lines of saying, within our community we think there should be freedom of religion. A belief, on the other hand, is just whatever you happen to believe in. It's a completely different creature than values. So I agree 150% with Brownie Vlogger. I do not think that everyone in the Pogo Tribe should have to share the exact same beliefs, because frankly, that would be kind of evil. I do, however, think it's very important for communities to share the same values, and that's why we, the Pogo Tribe, put so much time and effort into defining our 9 values. Another thing that really became clear to me as I was watching your video responses was that there is no magic formula for creating a happy, healthy community. All communities are unique, and that's a good thing. What this means for the Pogo Tribe is that when it comes to strengthening our community, we've kind of just got to play it by ear. We've got to figure out what works for us and go one step at a time. And that's more or less what we have been doing. I mean, we haven't always done it perfectly, but the cool thing about it is the more we do it, the better we get at figuring out what that next step should be. The last thing that was said over and over and over in almost every single response that I watched is that communities are all about interaction. The strongest communities are places where people feel totally comfortable speaking their minds to one another. And I'm really proud of the Pogo Tribe, because on this front we have made great strides, and we're at a point where I feel like we do that better than almost any other community on YouTube. But we still have a lot of room to improve, and we still have a lot of culture left to build. So in the coming months, I'm going to be doing as much as I can to make the Pogo Bat channel even more community-based. And if you are interested in continuing to help the Pogo Tribe strengthen and grow, there are a couple of things I would recommend you do. 1. Join southpoleofthemoon.com. I know that I have it in the doobly-doo for every video and that I plug it quite a bit, and I never want it to feel like I'm just shoving it down your throat, but I'm serious. The place is awesome. I don't make any money from it. It's totally about the community, and some of the stuff that's going on there is just mind-bogglingly, insanely incredible. All I ask is that you check it out. If you don't like it, you're welcome to leave, never post anything again, but just try it, and I'm willing to bet that you're gonna like it. And the other thing you can do to really help strengthen the Pogo Tribe, and even just the greater YouTube community, would be to start video blogging. The level of interaction I've gotten on the discussions that I've started here on my Pogo Bat channel is absolutely fantastic, and I want to definitely keep that up. But one thing that I think you guys could do even more of is starting your own discussions. Anything you've got going on your mind, make a video about it, ask questions about it, and reach out to other members of the Pogo Tribe and really get this community to start functioning as a community. I am relentlessly optimistic about the future of the Pogo Tribe. We've got some really exciting things coming up. We've got some exciting things that have already started on the South Pole of the Moon, and I mean, yeah, you guys are freaking awesome. So that's really all I have to say for this community discussion. Until next time, I'm Dan Brown. PDBAZ.
If you like what you just saw, if Dan put you in a state of awe, subscribe to him and click the orange button. It really means something. If you do that, that'd be really cool.
P.S. I'm not going to be doing DBU next week. I'll still be posting a few videos on this channel that are just a little bit different. I'm taking a vacation. I'm going to be celebrating my 20th birthday. May 15th is my birthday. So I'm driving down to Georgia to visit my girlfriend. Her YouTube channel is youtube.com/strummingsally, and we may or may not be making some videos together, so check that out. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up that that was happening. I love you all. I love you. I love you. Yeah.